Good morning, Adventers, Advent of Code. Welcome to another episode of Xa Talk Show. Today we are going to do Advent of Code in Wolfram language, Aka, Mathematica. Okay, let's begin. There's a lot to do, so Advent of Code, so it's going to be probably 1 hour or even more. So my keyboard, this is Kinesis 360. Go to xali.info and search my website, Kinesis 360. I have a review and video review, and this is Ultimate Hacking Keyboard. I use it as a macro keypad. Okay, so let's start Advent of Code. Okay, I haven't read the problems yet, so I want to do this all fresh. Do I have it open here somewhere? No. Okay, so I open it here. So let's begin, okay? Mathematica, Advent of Code. Hello, Joeman, Huang. Hello, Huang. So, day 1, trebuchet. Now, what is trebuchet? Okay, I don't know what is trebuchet. Let's see. What is this? So, Xa Talk Show. Yeah, day 1, Advent of Code. Trebuchet. So, Xa lookup dictionary. What is trebuchet? A medieval catapult for hurling heavy stones, often employing a long sling. Christianity gets fancy. Something wrong with global snow production, and you've been selected to take a look. Global snow production. Okay, the elves have been given you a map. On it, they've used stars to mark the top 50 locations that are likely to be having problems. You have been doing this long enough to know that to restore snow operations, you need to check all 50 stars by December 25th. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day in the Advent calendar. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star, okay? 50 stars. 2 puzzles a day, okay? Something like that. You try to ask why they can just be a weather machine. Now, there's a link. What does it link to? adventofcode.com, 2015. Yeah, God, Jesus. Linking to its own history to promote itself. Anyway, you try to ask why they can be just weather machine, not powerful enough, and where they are even sending you the sky, and why your map looks mostly blank. You sure ask a lot of questions. And hang on, did you just say the sky? Of course. Where do you think snow come from? When you realize that the elves are already loading you into a trebuchet, please hold still. We need to strap you in. What an idiocy. Now, how do you pronounce this word, trebuchet? They kept mentioning this word. Elf and bunch of elves and stuff. So let's see. Trebuchet. Probably a French origin or something. Okay. So this, all the fluff things that you don't need to know in order to solve this puzzle. This is a storytelling way of an essay. Lots of fluff, like 10% real content. The 90% is just dressing. Okay, so anyway, what is the problem? As they are making the final adjustments, they discover that their calibration document, your puzzle input, okay, has been amended by a very young elf who was apparently just excited to show off her art skills. Okay, so she made a mistake, probably. Consequently, the elves are having trouble reading the values on the document. Okay, now we are getting real. The newly improved calibration document consists of lines of text. Okay, lines of text. Each line originally contained a specific calibration value. Okay, each line contains 1 value that the elves now need to recover. Okay, On each line, the calibration value can be found by combining the first digit and the last digit in that order to form a single 2-digit number. Okay, so for example, this is the input. Okay, first digit and last digit. Okay, so what is this? So wait, can you guys see? No, you cannot. Okay, so wait. I need to make adjustments. Okay, now you can see. So the advent of code trebuchet. Yeah, how do you? Trebuchet. That's not a proper English pronunciation. That's wrong. We need to look up other dictionaries. Okay, let's take it slow and digress. Okay, look up all dictionaries. Okay, they even spelled it wrong. What? Wait. Okay, capital letters. Idiotic. Idiotic Wiktionary. If you have capitalization wrong, they don't show the result. Okay, so let's see etymology. Medieval stone throwing engine of war, circa 1300s. In Anglo-Latin from early 13th century, that means 1200s. From Old French trebuchet. Okay, stone throwing engine, and from the fall to the ground overthrow, 11th century from Latin trans, here expressing displacement, plus Old French buck, trunk bulk, from Frankish buck, trunk of the body, from Proto-Germanic used in forming words loosely associated with swelling. Okay, a swelling bomb, a flying bomb, basically, a medieval flying bomb. But what I wanted to know is the proper pronunciation. So let's trebuchet. No, that's not good. Wait, God. Okay, so let's look up Google then. I don't think that's a good. Okay, there's a picture. So this is what look like. Britannica. I don't want Britannica. Okay, let's go to. Let's use Google. Magnify. Let's see Wikipedia. Yeah, Wikipedia is the most smallest font. Idiocy. Okay, they don't give a pronunciation. I want the IPA pronunciation, phonetics. Okay, God, a little problem takes so much work. Where's the worst dictionary? The Merriam-Webster's abridged. That's huge marketing everywhere. But now when you need it, it's not here. Okay, define. Now there it is. Okay, you need to turn on JavaScript. Google wants to know where you live. Trebuchet. Okay. Idiotic word. Idiotic word used by this. When you see someone's writing, this guy, advent of code, of course, obvious. I mean, he's a Christian. He got a YouTube channel talking about this. We did this last year, by the way, 2022, and I stopped at problem 6. And join Discord. So we have a channel discussing this advent of code 2023. We also did 2022. Okay. So, lots of discussion. So join XAR Discord. You go to xarli.info, you'll find the link, the invitation link. Okay. So this guy, when you look at someone's writing, you can kind of tell that his personality, his mentality, what his environment, things like that. And his style, from his style, you can derive certain guess about the person, the character. Okay, so anyway, this elaborate story trebuchet. Let's get on to the point. Okay, so for example, this is an input line. So the first digit is and the last. The first digit and the last digit in that order to form a single two-digit number. Okay, so in here we have some of these lines doesn't start with a digit. Okay, oh well. Okay, so you see, he's correct because first digit doesn't mean the first character. So the first digit may be somewhere in the line. Okay, in this example, the calibration values of these 4 lines are 12, check, 38, check, 15, check, okay, and 77, check, okay. Adding this together produces 142, okay. Consider your entire calibration document. What is the sum of all of the calibration values, okay? Again, my criticism, so we are talking about writing a puzzle, programming puzzle with a story to go with it, okay? Like this guy did. Problem, okay, flaw or imperfection. You see, the way he made up this story for this problem, the essence of the problem has nothing to do with the story. You see, the story and the essence of the problem are disjoined. Why? Because you see, in this example, the calibration values of these 4 lines are and the problem is that you want to find the sum of all the calibration values, okay? Now, what is the sum has anything to do with the story he has given. Like, so far, according to this page, none. I mean, why does the elf needs the sum of these values, right? Each line is a calibration value, but why do you need the sum? Okay, that's an analysis. That's a critical theory. That's of the literature. Okay, that's my take, my judgment. Okay, so we know the problem. So let's start to solve this problem. Okay, so let's get the input. Text. Okay, input. Do I have text? Okay, start a text block. Wait, what? Okay, so pop it out. So you got this input. So what you want to do, now the solution, the algorithm is that you go through each line. For every line, you find the first digit and the last digit. Okay, that you can easily do with regular expression for the first digit. Now, for the last digit, what do you do? Regular expression. How do you find the last digit? So I don't know so far. So you can do, when solving a problem, you have many issues. You have efficiency concern. You have the algorithmic speed, complexity, so-called, from computer science point of view. Basically, how many steps? Algorithmic complexity. So you have that concern. You also have storage efficiency concern. And of course, then you have the elegance of the code concern. So we are just doing this problem, which, in general, usually people don't talk about this hacker, Unix C hacker idiots. They don't actually, you never see, you almost never see they analyze things like this. But anyway, so in general, when you want to code, you want my usual habit is to analyze a thing too much. Let's just get on, okay? But right now the problem is, how do you find the last digit? Okay, one way you can do it is just to split the lines into a list, then get the last element. That's obvious. That's inefficient but obvious solution. But okay, we can't just code. We actually have to think. So how do you get the last digit of a line in a line? Now let's see, can you use regular expression then? Can you use a regular expression? Let me, what you guys are saying. Bug broken, good morning. Please read chat. Wolfram can speak. Oh yeah, we need to try that one. Okay, yeah, Wolfram language I discovered. So let's start a Wolfram language and speak. Okay, and the word is trebuchet. Okay, okay. So now, you have to go to Wolfram language to. So we did this yesterday. Let's start a new one. Yeah, close it. Don't save. A new document. Okay, a new document. Paste it and magnify 160. Okay, put here. Shift enter to. Fantastic. Let's do this 10 times. Okay. Table. Okay, that, and then x. This is the problem with when you don't have emacs. X to 10. Okay, let's. Trebuchet. Okay, trebuchet. I don't like the sound of that word. Those of you trollers, stop that, okay? There's some kind of troll. Okay, so trebuchet. Okay, so okay, let's solve the problem. So how do you get the last digit though? Let's see, regular expression. Can you just use pure regular expression? Yes and no. Yeah, I don't know that, it's possible. I think so the question is, can you use regular expression in one shot to get the last digit in a string in one shot? Okay, not repeated regular expression. Can you do it in one shot? Now let's think about that. Okay, so regular expression, you have a pattern of A to Z. For example, let me just write so you guys can understand. So A to Z is one thing, then you have a pattern of 0 to 9. That's a digit, and the digit can be, can it be more than one digit? It didn't say, but no, I suppose you cannot. I mean, in the context of this problem, it's just first digit and last one. Okay, the first occurrence of a digit, that's the first digit. The last occurrence of a digit that's the last digit. Okay, so it's just one single digit. So you have a pattern of a digit and just one occurrence, and then basically the A to Z can be 0 or more. So that is usually a star. And the last, I mean, right now we are trying to find out if we can get the last digit in one single use of regular expression. Okay, that is our focus. I'm just exploring. So then the last, so if you have this pattern, then this pattern can repeat, but can you get the last? usually depending on the language, function for regular expression may find all occurrences. Okay, then you just take as an array when they return object or array, but anyway, a sequence of things. So you just take the last. Oh yeah, so why? Yeah. So you can do that. When if they return all occurrences, you just take the last element. Yeah, that's it. So in fact, you can do this in one regular expression to get both the first digit and last digit. Okay. Okay. So let's do Mathematica. Okay. So now this is the input. It's some kind of a string. So now another problem with the advent of code description is that they are never very super specific. Like for example, is the input a string? Or can we assume the input is a file? Or can we directly assume, instead of given a string, we just assume already that each line is a string. So for example, can we do what? As a input. Yeah, something is wrong here. There we have a list. Okay, we have a list of things. Can we use this already pre-parsed list as a input? Because if we do that, that'll then save 1 or 2 lines of code. It doesn't say. So judging from my experience from last year and a bit looking into, I think either one is acceptable. So let's just go with the easy. Actually this is very easy to pass. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, split string. Okay, so string split. Okay, string split, this is input. So let's just say input equals to that. Okay, then string split lines equals to that. Okay, then so now each element is a line. Now does it split by the new line by default? Well, I don't know. Let's try. So do it, run it. You can run it in emacs too. So there it is. So it works. Okay, now we got each line is in a list. Now the next thing, so now let's do regular expression. So easy. So this is string cases. Okay, string cases, and wait, regular expression. And what is a regular expression? 0 to 9, a digit. Okay, and then what is the input? Okay, so the input is just lines, each element in a line, so we need to map it. Okay, so let's look up the documentation for string cases. Now I'm using XA Wolfram mod. It's free on GitHub. You can search and find it. XA Wolfram mod that allows you to code Wolfram language in emacs, that allows you to type much faster and stuff. And as you can see, I can press a key and you'll show the documentation. So string first, pattern second. Okay, so the string comes first. So you need to map this actually. So but let's just try this for test. Okay, so suppose that's a string, regular expression 0 to 9, and it will return a list. Okay, Run it. Let's see. There it is, 3 and 8. Correct. Okay, so this is, so now we got that. So this is heart of the algorithm. Now you just need to map it. Oh, you need to take the first and last digit. Okay, so okay, so we can actually just do this. First, last is -1. Okay, let's try it. 3 and 8. Okay, that works. Now let's try it. Let's see if there's more numbers. 9. Okay, do it. Correct. 3 and 9. You see, this is testing the case if there are multiple digits. Okay, so this is a solution, the heart of the algorithm, code for the heart of the algorithm. Now we just need to map to each line. Okay, so map. Okay, map this function. You need a function. Okay, so I'm just going to code Wolfram language in the long form, so it's easier to understand, as opposed to using lots of syntactical shortcuts, which are cryptic unless you know Wolfram languages. But I'm going just to use the long form. Okay, so function, variable x. Now the string is x. Then you do the regular expression, and you want to map it to lines. Okay, and the first level. Okay, so let's do it. There it is. 1, 2. Okay, now all you have to do is join the 2 digits and sum them. Okay. Okay, so wait. Okay, so you want to join for each one of them. You want to join the 2 parts. Okay, so the first and last, so you have a list of 2 elements. Each element is a string. You want to join them. Okay, let's see. Okay, there is a function string join. Let's see how it works. Magnify, super mega magnification. Okay, so string join. So you want to call this function on this thing. Okay. So then you want to turn the string into a number. Okay, then you want to turn the string into a number. So string to number. Okay, so what is the function? String to number. Okay, there's no such. You need to do it in a different way. String to number. Let's go to Wolfram language. Okay, so Xali Wolfram language tutorial. Now, if you don't know, check it out. Just go to xali.info, and then you click here, download for free. You can download the Wolfram engine and run it like I do. But what we want now is to find the string to number function. Yeah, turn a string into an integer. Now, how is that done? Actually, I know. To expression. Okay. If I don't know, I can search. I don't think I'll find it. I need to. But anyway, you can. Anyway, that's my tutorial from ground up learning Wolfram language. Okay, so and I did like more than 10 video tutorials on Wolfram language from the ground up, on the graphics, on the basics, on programming it, and the best ones are collected on this page. Okay, so you should check it out. So now let's go back to so we want 2 expression. This is how you turn a string to a number. Okay, now look up documentation. 2 expression gives the expression obtained by interpreting strings or boxes as Wolfram language input. Exactly. Okay, so now normally when you call a function in Wolfram language, you have the square bracket for the arguments, but you have also a prefix syntax. So this can be also written by just @x. Okay, so in fact, that's what we'll do. Just say at, okay? And in fact, that's also you see, with the add syntax, it makes things easier to understand, so you don't have a lot nesting, okay? So there it is. That is our thing. So let's do it. Let's just do it. All you have to do, and so now this expression is a sum. I mean, it's a list of numbers. You want to sum them. So now you use a postfix notation, okay? Slash, that's like the Unix vertical line pipe, okay? Then you just say total. Okay, total is a function that sums a list of numbers, okay? Evaluate. 142, let's check. Correct. Okay, consider your entire calibration done. What is the sum, okay? 142. Oh, then, okay, get your puzzle input. That's a real puzzle. Okay, lots of lines. Let's see. We're gonna solve this. Okay, so the input is now, instead of this, this is so the real input is actually that, okay? Input, this is input test, okay? Now this is the real input, okay? Okay, ooh, how many lines of code? How many lines? 1,000 of them, about 1,000. Run it. Yeah, it prints a bunch of the input, but the answer is 55386. Let's do it again. Let's put a semicolon there so it suppresses the output, and run it again. 55386. Are you sure? I'm sure, with my eyes closed. This fucking trivial problem. Are you kidding me? Paste. Submit. That's the right answer. You are one gold star closer to restoring snow operations. Thank you. Fantastic. Now let me show you how to make this Wolfram language one single line, okay? Now we are already like one single line. It's like we are already one single line. So, so lines equals true, so we don't even need that. So lines are put here. In fact, let me tell you, in all the advanced code, 24 problems or such, each solution in Wolfram language is one single line, like the way I have it now, okay? Let me show you, okay? So right now, technically, it's 2 lines right now because you have the input, but you can just grab the whole input, delete it, okay, comment out that one, and put the whole input here. One single line of code, except the input, you can, but the input, in fact, you can make it, replace it by \n to make it one single line. So anyway, run it again. There it is, a solution, okay? So let's undo that, because that's not good coding practice. You want different things in different lines. Okay, so there it is, a solution, okay? Pop it back. Colorify it in HTML, show in browser. There it is, advanced code, day 1, solution part 1. Okay, now part 2. Now I heard from the grapevine of XR Discord that the part 2 is problematic. Let's go to it. Okay, let's take a break and let me read the comments. How long did we took? 36 minutes, not too bad. Okay, now let's interrupt this broadcasting by telling you how much I love you and how much money you need to give me. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good person do. Okay, so Okay, so let's take a break and let's read the comments. Tremendous, humongous number of comments. Let's see what you guys are saying. Magnify. Question: which is better, WolframLang or emacs Lisp? There's no question about that. Emacs Lisp is one of the lousy language, okay? So when you want to talk about Emacs Lisp, Common Lisp and Scheme Lisp, they are, both of them, a magnitude better than Emacs Lisp, okay? Emacs Lisp is basically just for Emacs. The only exception is that when you are doing a lot of actual text processing. So if your task is text processing, nothing beats Emacs Lisp, okay? But for general programming problems, Emacs Lisp is inferior to Common Lisp and inferior to Scheme Lisp or Racket Lisp or Closure Lisp, okay? Now that puts Emacs Lisp away, you know. So Wolfram language is better than Haskell, better than Closure, better than Java, better than Rust, better than any by a magnitude. There's no comparison. Wolfram language, as you'll see, you know, maybe I'll show, you know, you can watch my past videos. Not just anyway. So a magnitude. High level, okay? There's no comparison whatsoever. One line of Haskell or whatever is your best language, Lisp, Haskell, one line of Wolfram language is 100 or 10,000 lines of Haskell or Lisp, okay? Depending on what kind of function. If you consider mathematical functions such as solving integrals or derivatives or differential equations, one line of Mathematica or polynomials, one line of Mathematica is a million lines of C or Haskell or Rust or whatever, okay? Now, if we exclude those mathematical functions, because, you know, you might say, oh, that's specialized, that's specialized math. But if you exclude those, let's say if you are doing a lot of Lisp processing, Lisp processor, that's what Lisp stand for, supposed to be good at. Let's say if we are doing a lot of Lisp processing, one line of Wolfram language is 10 lines of Lisp, okay? At minimum, okay? Most likely, I would say, is more like 20 lines of Lisp or Haskell, okay? One line of Mathematica. Okay, so let's not digress. Let's go on to the part 2, because part 2, I think, is more difficult. Okay, Jack Smith, please stick to solving the puzzles. Okay, focus on coding, please. Okay, yeah, sorry, already. I actually think that's helpful analysis. Yeah, you know, sometimes I think analysis of the question, so you see other people, how they think, is also useful. Future cases like, okay, Wolfram language is sexy. Oh, Chad used 2 glasses, okay? One is my nearsightedness. The other one is old age glasses. Okay, I'm getting old, like your grandma. I should get better glasses, you know, I should, you know, this is kind of old. I need to get a new prescription. Okay, let's go on to part 2. Okay, say hi if you are here still. Let's go on to part 2. 41 minutes. Let's see if we can finish in 20 minutes. Part 2. Magnify. Your calculation isn't quite right. It looks like some of the digits are actually spelled out with letters. Oh God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 also count as valid digits. Equipped with this new information, you now need to find the real first and last digit on each line, okay? So, okay, so you got, basically I suppose regular expression with this okay, so these are your okay. Now you see, let me show you. The pink window shows all my keystrokes and the command name in Emacs. Okay, so now we want to make this into a one line by itself. Okay, okay. Then remove the comma. Okay, now let's put a quote and a comma. Okay. What is this? Okay, now okay, so it's probably gonna be regular expression. Okay, so equipped with new information, now find the real first and last digit. Okay, so here is the input. Input equals to a string. Okay, okay, so let's check. So 2 is a thing. Wait, is it exclusive or not? Looks like some of the digits are actually spelled out with letters. Some, not all. That's a key. Okay, so in here, 2 is a digit, 1 is another digit, and 9 is a digit. Okay, okay, so in this example, the calibration values are 29 and on, and add this together produce 281. What is the sum of all the calibration values? Okay, same problem, but with this new twist. Okay, so let's do it. Start a new block, paste it, pop it out. Okay, so now what is this? So if we look at our last code, let's copy it. Okay, so this regular expression, so let's see. So this is 4 and 2. Okay, so for example, this should be 2 9. Okay, this should be 8 3. This should be 1 3. This should be 2 4. This should be 4 2. This should be 1 4. Okay, this one is tricky. Let's check what is so this one is 7 16. Oh wait, it's got a 16, but however it does not say 16 is a valid. Okay, so 16 is invalid. What? Wait, what? Jesus. Found a problem in the description. So this line only have one digit, 7. Yeah, 7. Oh, 7, 6. Okay, there it is. 6. Ignore the teen. Tricky. Okay, let's check. So it says 29, 83, 13 check, 24 check, 42 check, 14 check, 76 check. So our understanding is correct. Okay, our understanding of the problem is correct. Okay, now, so let's not solve the problem. Okay, so first of all, we need this this thing as part of regular expression. Is that right? Now we can turn this list into a regular expression with the or we can just manually do it. Let's just manually do it, because judging on past experience, this advent of code, they don't actually, like I said before, they don't specify the input exactly. It's like almost you can, as long as you give the correct answer, you solved it. Okay, so it doesn't, let's not take the pain to, like, suppose the input must be this way or that way. But as long as you solve the problem, you solve the problem. Okay, so let's just do this. There it is. Okay, so we have, this is a regular expression, and now we basically just need to, I think the order also matters. Okay, so in fact the order also matters. Okay, so I think the number should be in front. Wait, so regular expression, string cases, regular expression, so so you find any one of these, and the result are always ordered by the string cases function, so you don't need to worry about that. And are there cases where one of these words joins together to form a new word? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, they are all distinct. 16 is outside of it. I mean, 16 is just part of these 6, but okay, so I think that's actually it. Let's just try it. Let's just run it. Run it. Okay, invalid syntax, because we wait, why is it invalid syntax? Let's see. Oh yeah, because let's just run it. Run it. Oh, so there's one more step you need to do. You need to transfer each of these back to a number. Okay? Yeah, God, what a pain. What a pain, yes. Yeah, okay, so you need to transfer each one of these into a, okay, so let's just do it. Replace that by a new line. Okay, so now you need a rule. Okay, you need, let me show you how to do that. Okay, so double quote, comma. Okay, so let me just show you. Okay, so replace comma by okay, so you're gonna see. So we have going to have a list of rules. So 1 is to 1, 2 is to 3. This is so. Another way, more efficient, more elegant, is that instead of actually putting the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can have it just go by the index of the array. But let's just do manually, because let's just solve the problem. Okay, so that's our kind of the map, usually what they call map or dictionary. So let's transcode. Let's just call this transcode. Okay, equals to, this is our transition kind of function. So once we do that, then once we do let's clean up, let's make this, I need to actually so Huang, shut up. Okay, so we need to, so once we got the result, so this result and string join. Yeah, so before we string join, this what, let me just show you. Okay, so let's run this so you can see what is the solution, I mean what it comes out. Okay, run it. Oh, we can't have the total yet. Run it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you do that. Okay, so you got a list of lists. Each list is 2 numbers, but the number may be, spelled out. So you need to do a step by, so postfix notation. So we apply a function here to the above expression. This is like Unix pipe. So here is a function. The function will actually, let me just show you Wolfram language. You don't understand, but anyway, this means replacement. Okay, so let's rename these rules. Okay, X rules. It's okay, that's our rules. Okay, so all we have to do is just that. Okay, let's run it. There it is. You see how fantastic. So let me explain this. Okay, so let me just run this here so you can see what is going on. What? Yeah, my Wolfram language mod code is incorrect here. But basically, if you run this, let's go back to Wolfram language. You can run it here. You can see Shift Enter. What? Oh yeah, you didn't define rules here. So you need to define the rules here. Copy that. Paste. Shift Enter. So you got the rules. Now you can re-evaluate this expression. Shift Enter. There it is. So you can see. Wait, why is it not replaced? What? Let's do it again here. X rules. Okay, that's our rules. That's correct. Paste this here. Evaluate. Why does it not evaluate? What? Oh, yes. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because you forgot the string. These are strings, right? You see? Let me show you. Okay, so this is a string. You forgot those are strings. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Now it'll work. There it is. Okay, so that's what this means. Okay, so now we just put it here, and I mean, so we put this here so to show that, to as a comment, so programmers know what is this going on. So anyway, here's our code. Run it. Okay, we got a list of pairs of numbers. Now we just uncomment that. Run it. Okay, something is, oh, you forgot so this expression must be evaluated first. So you need to add a paren on this line. Okay, run it. Okay. Okay. Another thing we got wrong, because our rules is actually returning a number. Now, when you have two numbers, you cannot string join. So if we want to keep using our code like that, we need to change the rule so that they are numbers. Let's just do it. But this is actually getting more efficient. We actually, because some of the numbers are still digits, so actually this is the best way. Okay, run it. Okay, now you forgot the total, so now total. Okay, run it. 281. Let's see. What is the sum of all the calibration values? Okay, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Idiotic fuck. Submit. That's not the right answer. What? Return to day one. Day one, second problem. What is the... Why is it? It's 281. Yeah. Oh yeah, but did I forget to get my input? Oh, so the input, right, the input, you need to use the previous humongous input. Okay, stupid. Okay, that's a lot. So you need to get the previous input, which is this part. Okay, this giant input. Now, okay, this one is test. The real input is this one. Okay, now run it. Okay, copy and paste. You stupid thing. That's not the right answer. Your answer is too low. What? Wait, okay, this input, okay, so this input already contains some of the one, you see, all the one. Let me show you a feature, okay? So you can see highlight all ones and highlight all two. Okay, so you can see the numbers embedded in them, in the real input. So why is my solution not correct? Now, is there any occurrence of, for example, this thing, 3544, is that supposed to be, that should be 3, 4, right? So let's double check. Where did we go wrong? So the rules is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, is there 0? Okay, 0 does not occur. Okay, so then let's try this again. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, then this we don't care. run it. 54807. Wait, did I? 54807, 54087. What is the sum of all the calibration values? Okay, so okay, let's separate. Let's maybe debug. Okay, so basically this is our code. Now let's just debug. So let's put them apart and give them a value. Something like that. Okay, so the result of this is list of two nums. Okay, let's print. Let's see. What? Oh, okay, now you got the function. Yeah, you can't move out. Okay. Could it be a sum of both numerical and spelled out numbers? That's what we are doing. Glad to see you are highly involved and engaged throughout the process of problem solving, especially as a software dev. The rules are strings. Oh, okay, good finding. 0 is not an input. What about 0? Are you coming out? Transition, coding setup. I don't know if the word term has been coined a new buzzword, but in the industry. But can we make an analog for case folding to block folding? Now, if it sticks, maybe we can have a narrow definition for it. What? Okay, so we got a problem here. So let's be calm and solve this. String cases, regular expression. So regular expression is that? Oh, maybe regular expression is incorrect. Right. So wait, normally a regular expression you can say, right, literal, right? So whatever you type is literal. So we can actually do that. So let's take the input of the first element, okay? The first element of the input. Fuck. Yeah, you need to split string. Just okay. Right, so that is the first answer. Let's see. 9 and okay, in this case that's also interesting because there's only one digit. Okay, so that's why it's 99. And what about the second one? So what is the second one? Run it. 36. Okay, let's check. 3 is the first digit, 6 is the last digit. That's also correct. So where is our problem? So once we have list of numbers, let's see what is the whole thing. Oh, we got this 36. Oh, what? What? Let's see. Oh yeah, because we got, you know, this should be just X, okay? Right, so this is our thing. But why is it say incorrect? I think the problem specification is problematic. It should be 54807. 54807. 54807. Submit. That's not the right answer. Your answer is too low. If you are stuck, make sure you are using the full input data, okay? There are also some general tips on the About page, or you can ask for hints on Submitted. Please wait 1 minute before trying again. I think you got a problem. Lulu Zili, okay. Good night, everyone. Did you pinpoint? Xa, does your code consider a case with a single number? Yeah. Yes, I think so. For example, a case with a single number is, for example, let's try it. A case of a single number, you know, let's just say 9. Okay, so run it. You know, that's 99, right? So if you have a 2 here, let's drop the 9. It's just one number. So you got 2, 2. That's the situation with one single number. So single number is covered. Now let's just see all the pairs of numbers. Wait, we don't want to sum. String join. Okay, so let's not string join. You see, so now we got a list of all the single numbers. Okay, let's make it, yeah, let's make it 1 line each. You know, actually we can do it, you know, we can copy the whole thing back to the Wolfram notebook, paste it here. Fantastic. You see the formatting and all that. So you see here's the input, huge number of input, and then here's our code. Then let's run it, shift enter. So you see that's the pair of numbers. Then for each pair you add them, you join them together, so you get a single number. Then you sum them all. I'm getting frustrated. Does it handle? Wait, I'm getting frustrated. Let's. I think the problem is with the question spec. Now for the input, now let's try the test input. Okay. For the test input, what? Let's try the test input. Oh yeah, there's no input. So the test input, you remove the test. Run it. Okay, so yeah, so let's total it. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, so you forgot to uncomment that. So the test input is 281. So we got the test input correctly. So this is the problem with the design of this puzzle. You see, I passed the test input, but the real input, it says my answer is incorrect. That shouldn't happen. That means there's a discrepancy between the test input and the actual input. There is something in the actual input that's some property in the actual input that's not in the test input. Stupid problem. Stupid event of code. So now we need to solve this. But what is the problem? So one way is that we can start to look at what our Discord people have talked about. There seems to be some confusion of the second problem. Or we can continue thinking about this. Now it's like 1 hour and 14 minutes. Well, so let's think about it first. So what could possibly go wrong? I passed the test input, but the actual input, it says I'm incorrect. Now, it says the actual input I'm incorrect. What could possibly go wrong? So is there something did we copy the input incorrectly? Because maybe we screwed up something. Let's redo the input then. Okay, let's redo the input. Maybe I copied it incorrectly. You get your puzzle input. Copy back here, paste it. Okay, now run it. 54807. Same. 54807. Okay, so that is not the problem. 54. Now, those of you done this problem, is this number correct? Fuck. Advent of code, day 1 solution. Let's just see what is the day 1 solution. Read it. Okay, let's see what is the number. I mean, this is not cheating because where does it say? It's a time of the year again, blah blah blah. Rules for posting a solution mega thread. I just want the actual number. What is, to see, is there a browser issue or what? How weird can format be from another coder developer to another developer coder? It would be weird if more were overlaid to introduce dynamism input validation. What? How it can be from... Oh, each person get different input. Just fucking idiotic shit. So, okay, so there is no way then. Okay, each person get a different input. So let's think about this a little bit more. What could possibly go wrong? if we use the test input, we are correct. Now let's highlight some more numbers. Let's see. 3. Let's see, maybe there's some weird pattern. 4, 5. So you see, here's an interesting case. You see, you have 7, 8, then 8, 5, 1. Let's try this number. Let's see what is this number come out to be. Okay. So this string, what is this string? 7, 2. Okay. So this string gives 7, 2. So 7 is the first digit. That's correct. And oh, there is our error. You see, the last digit should be 1, but we got 2. So we are incorrect. Right. So there is an issue of joined word. TWONE. Okay. So in this case, the correct answer is 1. But if you use the regular expression, you get 2. Yeah, we don't. Let's see all the. Let's see. Okay, let's try again. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay. So this regular expression, so let's think about this. 7, 8, 8, 5, 1, 7, 2. Overlap, wrong. Okay? Yeah, the problem is overlap. That's what I said. Oh, okay, Jack Smith. Okay, so that's a valid. You know, it's a tricky part. It didn't explain in the first input, but it sneakily put that into the real input. Okay, so how do you solve this? So there's an overlap. So, okay, I need to think about this. The second number, so so the overlap. So when you use the regular expression, you find any one of these patterns. Okay. Okay, so this is string cases. Oh God, this is gonna be. Okay, let's look at. Let's just like stop thinking. Let's just try to find easy solutions. Maybe there is a option in string cases. Okay, give a list of substrings in string that matches the string expression pattern. Right, our pattern is this thing. Now, right hand, left hand side, right hand side. We'll do a substitution. So in fact, we can do a substitution. Okay, and then you can have n include only the first n occurrence. Okay, then you have this, give a substring that matches any of the pattern. Maybe that. Give substring that matches any of the pattern. Okay, so let's try that one. It's not. Let's try this. Okay, so instead of a so instead of this long regular expression, we are going to give it a list of regular expressions. Okay, let me just do it. Let me show you how to do this. Okay. So replace that by a new line first of all. Okay. So now we got double quote, comma. Okay. Now for each one of these, we need to just add that. Okay. Yeah, so maybe this is silly, but we're just trying to get the problem solved, my friend. There. Okay, so instead of one single regular expression, you give a list of regular expressions. This is one of the kind of the power of Wolfram language. You know, no other language have this. In Wolfram language, usually whenever you have a list, it automatically maps over the list, so you don't have to manually do a map. In fact, we can anyway. So if you do it this way, will the answer be different? Okay, so let's see. Do it. No, the answer is still 2 at the end. It should be 1. Right, so it should be 1. So how do you... So the issue is about overlap. These are results for each of the S1. The issue is overlap. So normally a regular expression, if you found a pattern, it advanced the index, I guess. Wait, actually, you really need to think about this. But I don't think there is an option here. Oh, there it is. With overlap or multiple substrings that match the same string expression are all included with overlap true. Only the first such substring at a given position is included. Multiple substrings that match the same string expression are all included. With overlap equals to true, only the first such matching substring or given position is included. So by default, the overlap is true, I suppose. We can find out. Overlap false. Okay, by default, overlap is false. That's right. But we want overlap to be all or true. We want overlap to be true, to be all. Okay. So forget about this. we just say overlap true, okay? String cases, okay? An option. Okay, let's just run it. Oh, fantastic, correct. God, I'm fucking. Okay, let's just get it done then. Let's call it a day. Okay, overlap true. Run it. 548824. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Paste it. Submit. That's the right answer. You are one gold star closer to the restoring snow operations. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm done. Yeah, so power of Wolfram language. Now let's clean up, and that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Fantastic. I enjoyed the problem. So here's a test input. Here's a real input, 1000 items. Here is our rules to convert string to Arabic number string. Then here's an example how that works. It shows you. Then this is a test case. This is a test situation on this long string. It's a tricky one because there's an overlap. So let's say interesting overlap situation. Okay, and okay, comment it out. We don't need it, and this we don't need. And here's our full solution, and make it one single line. So our whole code is this also. Let's make it single line. Now you can this is X rules. Now hold on a second. Copy, close, reopen. So we remove all those coloring. So these rules, let's color these rules. So these rules occurs once here. So you can replace this whole thing by this by the rule, the value of the rules. Then you got a single line solution. Okay, Wolfram language, Mathematica. Okay, I've been coding since 1992. Okay, so let's finish up now. Now this solution can be written in a much shorter way. So let me show you. Okay, so because there's a lot of brief syntax. Okay, so let me show you how to write this expression in a much kind of normal, simple way. If you code Wolfram language a lot, that's what you do. So for example, so what I'll do is, so I'll use that, and string cases replace. So the pound sign stands for argument. Okay, so cut that out. So here is a single expression, and the ampersand symbol stand for the function. So we don't need the function whole thing anymore. So here is our function. Here is a like lambda. This is a Lisp lambda. Okay. Now you just want to map this lambda to the split string. So instead of using the full form map bracket something, you can just say /at. Okay, that's a shortcut, syntactical shortcut for map. Okay, so you want to map at split string and split string at input. Okay, so that is that. Okay, then the whole thing just total. Yeah, so you can just put that there. So this one single line solution. Okay, now we can try it. So comment this out, run it. There it is. So we forgot this is the correct answer. So the correct answer is actually 54824, not that. What? Yeah, so delete that. So here, single line solution. Now, now let's delete that. So yeah, delete that. Let's put it there so you can kind of compare. Wait, anyway, so that's it. Put it back. Color the whole thing. Show in browser. So that's today's Arduino code. 90 minutes. We solved it. Oh God, the input is long. But here's the Wolfram language code. Thank you guys. Okay, if you like my stuff, donate. Okay, go to xali.info, and at the bottom you'll see my PayPal. PayPal is preferred, or you can pay me Amazon gift card or Patreon. Thank you guys. Bye. That's some work today. Great workout. And tomorrow, I think about the same time, we're gonna continue to Advanced Code 2, day 2, and join Discord. A lot of discussions on the, so we have a JavaScript solution. Now I know now I did it, I can look at the solutions. So there's a JavaScript solution by JavaScript expert George. There's Python, there's a C solution by this hot dog. This C solution. Let's have a look. Wait, this one part 2 would be interesting. So turn on JavaScript. Let's see. Oh my God, C solution. 100 lines of code. Magnify. C solution, 100 lines of code. Who else got solutions? Let's see. Advanced Code, day 2. Zelfa is getting advanced. He's on to day 2 now. Now, who else got solution for day 1? Yeah. Guys, post your solutions, okay? So we only got JavaScript, looks like. Okay, bye.